Alrighty guys, on this episode of Redneck Science, we figured out how to make an EV without hurting the environment. Our big heavy diesel truck is gaining diesel fuel as we drive down the highway. We're cruising.
Range is going up.
See, 502, let's see. Will it go up?
Yep, 503.
See? We are literal earth savers. We are now creating diesel driving down the road. So this is how we save the earth instead of those cyber fridges. Redneck Science. Oh. Why is the roof leaking?
I don't think the roof's leaking, bud.
What makes you say that? Are you saying that you saw me dump this water on my head? Oh, you do?
Here you go.
Brake pads? Huh? I already can stop. Clearly, I don't know why you got me these. They're gone.
And only $73 for brake pads for a Super Duty. So
you hear that noise?
Yeah. It's a full. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's the brake pads in my hand making the rattling noise. Alright guys, this truck has 88,000 miles and it's on its third set of tie rods.
But original set of brake pads, so what's better, brakes or tie rods?
Brakes.
Yeah, clearly they last longer.
Alright, so now, for some reason Tyler got my shirt soaking wet. We are now going to put these brake pads on this F250. We have a video up, it's either up or will be up, of our truck bed painted jet ski, but first to this job, we are going to jack up the rear of this Ford pickup truck.
You don't want to put it in the right spot either. So just put it under there somewhere and jack her away.
Our lift's not lifting very well, Tyler.
It will. See? There, it's lifting. Oh. A little more and we'll be good. Alright.
Is our rear end gone?
Probably. It's a Ford.
Alright, we're going to get the impact out and take this wheel off.
Milwaukee do it?
What'd you say?
Can the Milwaukee do it?
I don't know. Alright, it did it. Now take all 8 other lug nuts off, please. You want to play a joke on ourselves?
Not put the lug nuts back on?
Not put them back on yet. So then our new brakes really have to get tested. Alright, next shot, the tire will be off.
There's actually plenty of brake pad in there.
Is there?
Yeah, there's some.
How much we got?
More than I was expecting.
Alright, but we don't have semi-metallic brake pads, so these are going to make a big difference.
And it needs a bum before winter, so. So, you gotta compress the caliper. Get a pry bar. And pry. Somewhere. Where do I pry?
I don't know, where do you pry? Or you do the seat clamp technique once you have the caliper on.
Sometimes there's a good place to compress. Come on. Just gotta get the pry bar in there a little bit.
I mean, if you're ready to give up on this thing and take it to the scrapyard.
Yeah, let's go scrap it. What do you think? 400 bucks they'll give us?
Right back. Yeah, let me get the trailer hooked up. Alright, I guess we'll fix it. Then again, do you really need brakes? At any point today that we drove an hour away, did I use the brakes?
Alright guys, so can't really get the pry bar in there. So we'll do it the old fashion way.
You didn't answer the question. At any point that I drove the last hour, did I use the brakes?
I can't remember one time you did.
Exactly. So why do we have to have these?
All right, now we gotta take this bolt and that bolt off. What size do you think those are, guys? I don't know. This is where you find out.
All right, while Tyler's doing that, I'm going to clean these very, very clean wheels. As you can see, they are very clean. So, off to the next clip. Once the truck's probably going to be smashed apart or something.
It's a 16 millimeter, guys.
Take her off.
Gotta use the snap-on ratchet, otherwise they won't come off.
It's a Ford, it's a rust bucket. Am I going to use your cheeseburger arm strength from McDonald's? Tyler can't get it, I'll get my triple cheeseburger arms on it.
There's one broken bolt.
You mean you don't look like this without going to McDonald's, if you know what I mean, guys?
Yep, nice and broken off, as you can see.
Alrighty. Won't be putting that bolt back in?
No. There's another broken bolt.
For a broken bolt, that thing turns pretty good.
It's because it's broken. Alright, then you gotta make sure you're sitting down for this part. Yeah, just slide her on off. And up she goes. Then you come down here with your pry bar and you one and two.
And here's the new pad compared to our old pad. Let's see them.
Yeah, actually they were pretty worn down.
Yeah.
Another 10-15,000 probably.
Yeah, but you know, we are good maintenance people here and we're doing the brakes early because I like to stay on top, but I don't change my oil. But
So you just want to make sure these aren't frozen up. That fuel's moving good. That one's moving good. You can replace the brake hardware.
But if it stays and they slide good with the
Yeah,
new
exactly. Sometimes putting the new ones in, they're a nightmare. So this is what you do.
ones, you just put some silicone on there. Or let me grab a wire brush. Just wire brush it and put silicone. And if the new one slides good, you're good to go. But if not, you probably gotta take the whole mounting hardware off and get a wire brush and really clean it. But most of the time they slide good.
But let's see. That's in. Did he sell us two-wheel drive brakes?
Yeah, must be swollen a little bit.
There they go. There's one brake pad in.
Do they slide good?
Yep.
Take it back out and just put some silicone in there. The silicone for when they get hot so that the heat doesn't freeze up your caliper from sliding, or your brake pad from sliding. So just put a little bit of silicone on those hardware and you're good to go, and that's pretty much your brake job. Then you're going to repeat it and put it all back together.
Less is more, as they say. It's just a little bit of lube. There we go. There we go.
Alrighty. I think one pad should do it. Do we really need the second?
No, because you got more pad there than the two before.
Oh wait, we didn't show them. These are semi-metallic.
These are like the heavy-duty truck ones, he said.
And they are very shiny, so. Alright. If a train driving by in this YouTube video and a plane flying over is not enough background noise, I don't know what background noise.
And the wind.
And the wind. I don't know what background noise is, guys, but. They really do not give you much silicone in there.
And it doesn't come out of the packet very well. There you go. All right, brakes are done. Put the tire back on.
Yep, as long as those pads slide good, you're good. You remount the caliper, put the 2 bolts back in, torque it down to spec. I like to torque it to 4 cheeseburger spec. If you want to go to the 5 cheeseburger spec, go ahead. Just don't get 5 Burger King cheeseburgers, 5 McDonald's cheeseburger spec, guys. And then put the wheel back on, and I'd say it's stopping for another.
Oh, we have to compress something.
Oh yeah. If you use a good old C-clamp trick, hey, you can take that off of
yeah,
the bottle that starts the gas that flows.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
We got 5 minutes before we gotta worry about that, so. They don't really give you much room here. They could have put a little bit longer of a...
Yeah, so just take your old brake and put the C-clamp and compress it down, and it makes it easier to slide the caliper back on.
There we go.
Yeah, let's see, slowly see it go back in. Do it on that side and do it on the other side of the dual caliper. Also, when you're doing this, inspect your caliper to make sure you got no brake leaks. It's probably obvious, but make sure you got no fluid pouring out of there, because...
And you want to make sure those rubber boots aren't torn or ripped, because then you could be getting dirt into your brake fluid and water and... Oh look, it's our DEF tank.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
No, what? Yeah. But yeah, that's what our pads looked at after 88,000 miles on factory pads.
Let's see how long the O'Reilly's ones last.
Semi-metallic. Shiny.
These are supposed to be the best ones, the guy said.
As always, trust the parts guy. He said, I recommend these ones. We were like, perfect.
We said as long as they don't stop the truck, and he looked at us confused.
I'm telling you, these Fords are dangerous. I don't know why people buy them. Why did I buy this?
It's the engine. You like that CP4.
Oh yeah, I like the metal. Oh, just like my shiny brake pads, I like the shiny metal in my fuel. Gas.
Diesel. Alrighty.
And that's why I had to get a whole new fuel system after 5,000 miles. Tyler put gas in it.
I didn't put gas, I put DEF in. You said put DEF in the truck. You didn't say where. So I said, prank's on you, boss.
Yeah, so at 5,000 miles, this truck had a whole new fuel system from DEF being put in the fuel tank and ran through it.
I told him I go, "Nah, put DEF in the green cap." He goes, "Yeah, okay," and starts it up. I'm like, I wasn't joking. Joke's on him, he had a $12,000 bill. Alright, brake calipers compressed, pads are in, they're nice and free. I was gonna make a joke there, but I don't know if everybody would have liked it. Then you just gotta get the caliper back in there. Put the bolt on the top.
Oh yeah, these bolts are really broken, Tyler.
That's why I'm putting them back in. We could put anti-seize on them. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably won't have the truck.
Yeah, I
again.
won't have the. I know I'm not gonna have the truck on the next.
Because that would mean the truck will have almost 200,000 miles when it needs brakes again. We won't have it at that point. It'll be at the scrapyard down the road at Metallica if you want to pick it up.
I'd be lucky if I made it 5 miles down the road.
Well, good thing the scrapyard's a mile. I will say, it is nice working on a vehicle that's not rusted.
All right, while you're finishing this, I'm gonna go take the jet ski out. I guess I'll help them finish. What's taking so long?
Okay, Rick.
Is that triple cheeseburger spec?
I think so. If you want to double check with your quadruple cheeseburger. Let's see if I got the right torque wrench on there.
That's pretty tight. That's definitely quadruple cheeseburger spec from McDonald's. Yep, those are torqued.
All right, then you wash, rinse, and repeat on the other side, and that's how you do with the rear brakes on a 2022 F250 Super Duty 6.7.
And before I put the wheel back on, I'm going to clean it because I showed you how clean it was. But that's the job done. Like and subscribe.